Just like this isn't a bad stage for it. It's like because she doesn't have any. It's not real. She's just good wherever. We can only mitigate damage as much as possible.
Yeah. There's better stages for her, and then there's stages that you take her to that aren't super good for her.
Oh, we got the Sculpt coming out from Vertical here. Very interesting choice. We've seen it used pretty less frequently in the meta as of late. I think the last time we had a major solid Scully use in a tournament play was one of the arms opens with Vertical, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, Griff loves bringing out the Scully. We
Oh,
haven't. I think we've seen it maybe once or twice since, but there's a lot of loop weaknesses. There's a lot of loopholes to counter it if you are not prepared. If you are not in the right situation as the wielder, and we're seeing one of those right now. Is when you're cornered down like Vert is, it just does not contend very well. It struggles so much to be able to keep up the pace. Nice damage though. He does set up with a little bit of a comeback, but I don't think he's got the time or the health to work with to bring things back in his wheel.
we need to get a lot of pokes real fast. That said, very, very excellent defensive play there in the corner.
Putting that Scully away. We're going in with the good old classic double toasters, looking to try to just overwhelm Astro. And I mean, when you're playing against nades, that's definitely a pretty solid strategy. You just have better boxing, better retraction. And while the nades do a little bit better damage and they're a lot better on shield, if you're boxing effectively, you don't really have to worry about charged nades in the first place.
You really just gotta make sure. I feel like you gotta stay on your toes so often against charged nade just to make sure you're watching the positioning of it itself. Oh, big rush there from Vertical. Got Astro in the corner a little bit. No, nothing on. Wait, she rotated around him by like 130 degrees. What the hell?
You don't want to get that close to a coil. Like, that's something that a lot of players just fail to recognize. Is just like, what is the respect range that you need to have for a coil? They have so much power against most players that in a lot of situations, it's actually a lot more even than most people would think. But the reason why coil gets such strong advantages is because there are also positions where it becomes a lot more apparent of that strength difference. Like, you get right up in Coil's grill, and she moves fast enough that she'll just circle around you, and your screen can't even keep track. You generally want to stay like a little closest you want to get is mid-close, at least close enough that you could hear the grab happening before you press a button.
Yeah.
If you're closer than that, you're done. Basically. You can't punish her. You could deflect, and she'll still hit you with a grab.
This game cheats. I hate this game. Heading to game 2 here, we've got the Temple pick for Vertical after Astro banned Via and Scrap not wanting the close quarters at all. And Vertical said, I'll maybe try and cheat and get you stuck in a corner here.
Something that kind of has a corner has that height advantage too if Vert can find his way to make it work. But this is still Coil, and if he does not know his game, if he doesn't have the right game plan, if he doesn't know his approach, this is still just going to be a really good stage for Astro. Just another really excellent place for Astro just to kind of dance around, poke him out, and pummel him through.
And right now, we see Astro's big arms change here. Ice Dragon and Lockjaw. Very interesting combo pick here. Currently not only kind of working on his favorites. It's keeping things pretty even here with Vertical. Just getting mostly tipped by the Dragon more than anything else.
Out comes a nice rush. Excellent lineup of that shot. He's going to get 405 damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's such big damage.
That was an excellent setup. Just the curve of that lockjaw perfectly lining up to catch Vert's movements. And look at him just safely stay out of harm's way. That pillar protecting him more than plenty. Nice little bite by the nibbles. Gives Vert a little bit more ground, but poisoned spike will pierce his heart. Astro now looking for one more point to advance and face off against Alamox.
Yeah, it could be another 2-0 on stream. Third one of the night. These are going fast.
People want the results. They want them quick.
They sure
This is
do.
a big bracket. People don't want to dilly-dally. Speaking of things going quick, we do also a quick update on scores. Jellypop taking... Oh, Jellypop will be facing off against Adam Brain, who was able to take Slayer down 2-0. That could be a cool match.
Yeah, I'm looking at the perspective ones here.
Astro definitely a lot more comfortable with this loadout now that he's had a round to warm up. He has yet to be touched.
Oh!
There, he got touched.
No.
But it's not going to be a trade for Vert in the end.
Welcome to GameStop. We got trades. That was
You got all the
not
value
what I
trades.
wanted. Yeah.
You got a GameStop trade right there.
Not looking too hot.
Trying to find his way in. Astro just looking for a cheeky grab to close things out at this point.
He's doing so well to slice in and out of these charged toasters that VerticalH is just firing at him. Ooh. Oh, amazing shield parry there.
Looks like Astro's trying to go for something else. He goes for the freeze, trying to bait something from Vert. 8 seconds left on the clock. There's not really much for him to do, and he's going to get sniped down.
Very, very solid performance by VerticalH there, though. Great match, and some hot plays in there for sure.
Indeed.